Hey all you Planet Coaster and theme park enthusiast fans out there, my name is Shadow Phoenix and welcome back to another video here today. Some of you may have actually already seen this, and I'm sure if you haven't, it's been tweeted out constantly by all the big people in the Planet Coaster community, but I wanted to be kind of one of the first to kind of get a few things in here and kind of do my video about my thoughts about the upcoming DLC, which as you see here on the front and on the screen right here in front of me is the Planet Coaster Vintage Pack. So leading up to this, a lot of people were speculating that we're probably going to get some kind of boardwalk park, some kind of carnival park type of DLC. It's kind of close. I mean, it's not necessarily a boardwalk, it's not necessarily a carnival, but I mean, it's very old school. One thing I like about it is it definitely includes a lot of flat rides, which a lot of us have been screaming for. We've all been wanting like so many more flat rides and stuff in the game. And with this pack, we are going to get that. A couple you can kind of see a little bit in the pictures. So we can see that there is a Ferris wheel type thing over here, which I believe they call, let's see, Round the World, and that one is going to be, just let me grab my pen here. Where's my brush? Trying to get this as quick as I possibly can up and going out to you guys, because I actually have a few things that I think you guys are gonna really like here. So let me zoom in on this just so I can kind of go in there. And I know these pictures aren't the greatest. They are the ones, I don't have the big screen versions that Frontier has, so obviously we just don't have those. But nonetheless, you can kind of see here that we have right here, that is one ride, obviously. That's the Ferris wheel looking thing. And then of course over here, this is the other one, which you really can't see it, but this is the one that I believe they are calling Loop-de-Loop, which is a twin cabin inverting swinger from the 1930s. Oh man, I really wish you could see these better in the video, but I'm sorry, you can't. So yeah, that is those two things there. And then of course we also have, as you can see here, I'm pointing at right here, the lettering. This is going to be lighted lettering, looks like, and I guess there will be one for each letter, because right over here on the center of the thing, you can see there's a welcome sign right here as well. And looking at this, you can also see that we also have, just a second here as I get this down, we also have new roofs. We have new lights. We have these really cool arches over here. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see, things else that we can point out. These gazebo type things right here are really cool. Oh, I really wish I had better pictures of these. I'm so sorry that I do not. I really wish I did. Also, looks like a lot of new stuff. Just a whole ton of scenery, like these little roof pieces right here, which, let me see if I can zoom in on those. I mean, we lose quality the more we zoom in, but yeah. I mean, this is some pretty cool stuff. I really think that this is going to be a pretty cool set. And let's see, what else do we have? They also told us about a couple of new things that we're going to be getting, as well as gumball machines. Which the gumball machines, if you look closely in the picture, you can kind of see they are right here in the picture. And then a fortune teller, which is right over here, Zoltan, the fortune teller. Let's see, new lights, new arches. The barbershop quartet right here. See if you can get to it. Right in there. That's what those are. Some new, more signs and stuff. Looks like we're probably going to be getting. Looks like quite a bit of scenery pieces, like a lot. And then, of course, in this picture, this kind of right up here on the top is a hot air balloon. People are wondering, is that a ride? Is it workable? You know, is it functional? It's an animated scenery piece, is what we are being told. So that's pretty cool. Alright, into the next picture here that they showed us, which is this one right here. So, as you can see, zoom in on it a little bit if I can. Okay, wait, there we go. I can zoom in like that. Alright, so here's one of the new rides. This is called, let's see, test flight. Yeah, this is going to be test flight, which is going to be, you can see it's got that very old base on it there that looks a lot like the base from Rollerplane in the game, which is pretty cool. And then in the background you see like these carnival style scenery pieces, very Moulin Rouge looking. You also have these little arches back in here, which look very Arabian, and also right in here, which I'm pointing at right there, you can also see right up there, there is some little tiny balconies up in there as well, which is very, very cool. These hearts right here, I think are new as well. I think they kind of look like candy pieces, but I don't think they are. These lights right here look like they are turned upside down. I mean, these are posed. These could be part of the actual ride, though. Now that I'm kind of looking at it, I think they might be. And then we have these arches right in there, which also could be part of the ride, but may not be. So it's hard to say. Something else I'm noticing back here is, if you look close enough, there are some new fences right there, which are really, really good looking. I really like those new fences too. And that is kind of everything that we're seeing there. So a new plane ride called Test Flight, very old school, more arches, circus and carnival faces and scenery, lots of cool stuff like that. So now something else they talked about is we're also getting, other than just the barbershop quartet, we're also getting trapeze artists, which they didn't show off. We are also getting popcorn machines, which I wasn't able to see anywhere in any of these pictures either. So there are that. Let's see, the new lettering. I think that's pretty much everything that they kind of talked about. They did say, here's what all the rides and stuff we were getting. They also mentioned we would be getting some new coasters. We would be getting two new wooden coasters. Let's see, one of them is the Zephyrus, a high-speed wooden coaster with tarnished charm. And Ace's Sky, which negotiates a large wooden pipe with biplane-styled cars moving sideways through it. So, alright, obviously Zephyrus could be a very, very old school wooden coaster with maybe the NAD style of the NAD style of trains, which I'm more than welcome that. That's really cool. And then the other one, Ace's Sky, kind of sounds like a bobsled coaster or like a wooden, like a flying turns coaster. The only thing that concerns me about that is the fact that the whole biplane thing, I would much prefer it to be more generic. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, if it's a bobsled type coaster or a flying turns type coaster, wings or propellers on the coaster car to make it look like a biplane does not sound like a great idea. I really wish they would change that and make it more generic. But it is what it is. That is what we're getting. So it's probably too late to change that. I hope I'm wrong and that the cars don't have that plane look to them. But I mean, they basically said right here, biplane styled cars. It does say they're moving sideways through it though, so that's kind of odd. I guess maybe side to side, like it's, you know, bobsled coasters do. Maybe that's what they mean. I don't know. That is kind of odd. And then of course we would be getting a wooden old school Wild Mouse coaster, kind of like the one that is at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You guys can look that one up if you'd want. And that's cool. I love any kind of this older stuff because it works perfect for the kind of parks and stuff that I want to build. This could be a fountain back there too, obviously, now that I'm kind of looking at it. Something else they mentioned is we would be getting some more plants and flowers and stuff. So that is awesome. We always need more of those. So we got that coming. Now, let me talk about something that they didn't talk about. I was messing around and I was looking at the file names of the pictures and I thought, for the heck of it, what if I tried changing the number on it? Because they were called Vintage Pack Screenshot 5 and Vintage Pack Screenshot 9. So when you open it up in a new tab and you open the image up in a new tab, I tried changing the numbers on it and I was able to get some hidden pictures, guys. So if you don't want to see these pictures, if you want to wait for Frontier to release them, then you should definitely go ahead and click off my video now. If you want to see these pictures now, then keep watching because I have some exclusive pictures here that nobody else, that Frontier didn't show off, and nobody else is seeing or nobody else is mentioning. Because, I mean, I didn't hack these. All I did was just change the file number. So this is kind of Frontier's mistake, right? So again, if you don't want to see them, go ahead and take off now, because I'm going to show them off to you right now. And I think you guys are going to be very interested in this if you are if you're like me. So let's take a look here and see what we got. All right, so let's move on. So by changing the file name from Vintage Pack Screenshot 05 to 1 and up, and just going through all the numbers, let me show you off the next screenshot that Frontier didn't show us that will probably be released on social media and stuff later on this week. All right, here we go. Hope you guys are ready for this. Bam! Centrum. So this is one of the flat rides that we're going to be getting, and I absolutely love this. I have been asking for a roundup for a long time, and it looks like we actually are getting one. When I heard the description for Centrum and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that sounds like a roundup. It definitely sounds like a roundup. So it is a roundup. So this is, like I said, this is an undisclosed picture that Frontier didn't show us today, but will probably be releasing later on this week. So yeah, I am being a little cheaty on this, but I think you guys would be very interested in this, and I kind of like being the exclusive person for this, so I'm definitely going to show this. So yeah, this is the Centrum, which is a roundup ride, and I mean, it looks amazing. It looks just like the one that I used to ride at Cannon Park, and I love it. Right. Looking in the background, I see some more different roofs and stuff. We got these round roofs back here, which again, very Moulin Rouge looking. A lot of the stuff back here. I mean, I'm getting a very Moulin Rouge vibe from this. And I know Europa Park, I think it is turning their one of their coasters into like a can coaster. So hey, that kind of fits with that. So maybe that's kind of where they got the idea from that at. But yeah, there we have the roundup ride. All right, let's go on to picture number 2. And let's blow this one up. So here we have some more. This looks like a different view of what they showed us with the Grand Pier and stuff. So again, we have these little gazebo things, and it looks like these are going to be one piece, which not happy with that, but it does look like it's going to be one piece. I was hoping for pieces we could put together. These pier things, these roofs on top of this look really cool though. I like that a lot. So those are new from what I can see. The more lights there, you can kind of get a little bit, it's hard to see, and I'm not zooming in very well, am I? There's one of the other new rides right there, which is a loop-de-loop, and over here is that round the world coaster or ride right there. And then you can see all of this like seating and stuff in the background. Now if you look, you can even see back there what looks to be like a Big Ben type of thing. So hopefully that's not something they did, you know, just for like maybe out of like custom scenery and it's custom roofs and stuff. I'm hoping it's like a roof we get, because I really like that. That looks really cool. I mean, this is definitely giving a boardwalk view here. So, and then of course you can see the air balloons and stuff in the background. And some of you may want to say, oh, we're getting a new biome because it looks like it's a boardwalk park. This is, from what I can see, this looks a whole lot like the Alpine theme back in the background. So I think it's just the Alpine theme, and they flattened it down and made it into like an ocean. So yeah, no new biome for that. All right, let's move on to screenshot number 3 that I have. So as you can see, this looks like a Scrambler. This looks like the Scissor, but you'll notice it doesn't have Scissor written on it anywhere. So it's kind of a cop-out, but I'm okay with this because I never liked having Scissor on the outside of the Scrambler. So I'm very happy to say that we are getting a Scrambler that is a very realistic Scrambler and a very old school Scrambler, and I love it. Now this must be what they called the Hurricane, which I actually thought the Hurricane might be a Wipeout because the name kind of sounds the same, but it looks like it is going to be a old school Scrambler ride, and I'm okay with that. And you can also see back here in the background more of that Carnival Moulin Rouge stuff as well going around it, so that's pretty awesome. This looks a whole lot, again, like the roller plane ride that we already have. A lot of the metal and the way it's put together just gives off that vibe like that. So they all kind of go together like that. Alright, other than that, I don't see a whole lot else new in this. These little roofs right here, but we saw this in the picture that they showed off today with the Sky High, was that the name of it? I can't remember the name. Test Flight. Yeah, Test Flight. So, yeah, this is cool. It looks like some kind of old windmill and stuff up there. Very, very cool. Let's move on to screenshot number 4. More of this this carnival scenery. Looks like we're going to have some monkeys. Some little, like, and they look like metal monkeys kind of thing. And check out the carousel horses back in the background. See, this was what I was saying. This would have been a perfect opportunity in this pack to introduce a large carousel. So they gave us another Ferris wheel type ride with the Round the World, which, I mean, it's basically an old school Ferris wheel. So that makes 4 Ferris wheels in the game, but we only have 1 carousel, and it's at the Venetian Carousel. After all this time, I was really hoping they would finally give us a large carousel, and still nothing. And this would have been the perfect pack for it too, right here, but we didn't get it. You can see a hot air balloon in the background again here. You can see those little windmill looking things. These shapes and stuff are really cool. Just tons of stuff in this picture. Let me blow it up for you a little bit so you can see it a little better. So yeah, all kinds of stuff in this one that you can see. These lights, I don't think these lights are new, but they might be. It looks like they do curve kind of well though. So these little spire things. Yeah, some neat stuff here that I think would be very, very handy to have. I'm quite excited for this DLC. Some missed opportunities, but all in all, I'm very excited for it. So let's move on to the next one, which was screenshot. This is 4. We already seen 5. 5 was a different thing. So let's move on to screenshot number 6. This shows off the test flight a little better. It's very washed out too, so I'm thinking they're using a filter on this picture as well. But you can kind of see how it's actually put together. You can see more of these oddball shapes, which I love. That's kind of cool. I don't see anything else around here. Still don't see the popcorn machines and stuff or anything like that that are close up. So there is that. And let's see. Let's move on to the next picture here, which shows a more close-up view of these. These look like they're made of wood. So these are like wooden carousel horses. Again, missed opportunity for an actual carousel. More of these arches, which are really cool. More of the Moulin Rouge looking like carnival type of lettering and scenery pieces and stuff like that. I mean, just tons of this stuff in here. Over here, right here in this corner, it looks like a giant hand kind of pointing down at something. So I think that might be Zoltan, which is what they are calling the fortune teller. So we have that. And I think I've got one more picture for you here. Let's see. Yes, I do. And this last picture here that I found for you guys shows Zoltan, the fortune teller. So there he is, guys. Right there. Check it out. That is Zoltan, the fortune teller. That's going to be the little booth type of guy. You also have this cool billboard right here, too, which is really neat with the fancy designs. Very Victorian, all of this stuff is. I don't think we've seen this piece over here before. Some more flags. Some more spires. Over here we have a little wooden penguin little scenery piece as well, which is really, really cool. So, there you have it, guys. So, my take on this is I like it. I like it a lot. Again, missed opportunity. I really feel like there should be, this would have been a perfect opportunity for a larger carousel. A lot of us were hoping for a chairlift. We didn't get that. I know a lot of you was hoping for midway games, but I didn't think the midway games would be in this anyway. But so I think these things right here are opening some stuff up for maybe we might get something in the future. So we will see. I mean, other than that, the only thing I really want to kind of talk about is what's up with Frontier and not communicating anything at all. They didn't even so they said last week when they announced the free update stuff that we would know about the DLC this week. And the DLC, we knew it would be announced sometime this week, but they wouldn't tell us when. when asked about it, somebody asked on the forums yesterday morning, like early yesterday morning, will we be seeing it yesterday, like yesterday's stream? And the only response we got was Bo posted that there would be a normal Planet Coaster stream on Tuesday and on Wednesday for YouTube, but she didn't actually answer anything. So does that mean it would be Monday or anything? And then like 5 minutes before 7 a.m. my time, which is what time their stream starts, they tweet out it's going to be an Elite Dangerous thing. Okay, so this morning, 5 minutes before the stream started, they tweeted out, we're going to announce the new DLC. Great, 5 minutes before. You could have told everybody this a little earlier so that people can tune in. And I don't understand why they had to be so secret that they don't tell anybody even about... If I was coming out with a big thing of DLC and I was going to actually show it off and preview it, I would want people to know. I would make an announcement that we are going to see this on this time on this day. And yet they're being so secretive, and I don't understand that. I do not understand the decisions that these people make. It just doesn't make any sense. But that's me ranting for now. The DLC, I love it. This is 10 times better than the Studios Pack. I hated the Studios Pack, as you know. The only thing about the Studios Pack I liked was some little behind-the-scenes stuff, like scenery pieces and things. That was it. Everything else about the Studio Pack, the rides and everything, I absolutely hated. I so hated. It didn't live up to the quality that was the Spooky Pack or the quality that was the Adventure Pack. Studios Pack was just so meh, and it was awful. This pack could be the best one that they've made so far. I'm gladly going to shell out like $11 next Tuesday, which, by the way, I haven't actually said that. You guys who didn't pay attention or to the video or know anything yet, it will be out next Tuesday for everybody, and it will be $7.99 in euros or whatever it is, and I think about $10.99 for here in the US. So yeah, alright, so there you go, guys. Like I said, I've got exclusives for you. I will go back through these here real quick so you can kind of see them. These are pictures you won't find anywhere else. I was able to find these because I'm being a little sneaky bish, basically, and got these for you. So thank you. You are welcome. I'm sure I'm stealing Planet Coaster's thunder for the rest of the week. I guess they're just going to have to find some new screenshots to show us. Maybe of those coasters they talked about. So maybe we can see some of that. But anyway, that's going to do it. I personally love this. Oh, I'm so happy to finally have it. I'm so going to use this. This is going in like all my parks. But anyway, my name is Shadow Phoenix. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I very much appreciate it. My thoughts, my little preview here of the new DLC. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the first look at some of these other things here that nobody else has got. I'm out of here. I will see you guys in another video later today. I am doing my quick build, so hope you guys see you guys in that later.